and welcome to sort of season 2 of Ranch and Craft. In the last episodes, I did not have a face cam. I didn't even do a face reveal at that point. So I guess this is sort of like a revamp of season 2. Also, it's season 2 because if you guys watched the previous episodes, I had a barn, I had a plot that I bought for 120k, I had the Christmas plot, and they're all gone. So what happened was I had to sort of leave Ranchcraft for more than a month, I think, and obviously I had school stuff going on and I had GCSEs this year, so they took priority over this. But what happened was the server had a bit of a problem. It had some kind of a chunk glitch, and what happened was player placed blocks. Some of them were deleted, and when I mean some of them, I mean all of them. My barn was not there. Like, there was a hole in the ground where my barn was. It's not even funny. There was no, like, destruction, like TNT, or, like, marks anywhere else. It was just, like, a hole in the ground. And it really shocked me. It hurt me at first because a lot of time and effort went into it, and I really got attached to that barn. I asked staff and they were kind of like, I'm sorry, it's been over a month, there's nothing we can do. And that kind of disheartened me at first, but you know what, I was like, I'm stronger than this. And so I built another kind of area. Okay, this is less horse orientated, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna have a second plot for the more like horsey stuff, like have a proper barn and have an arena and stuff like that. But for now, we're living here. And yes, I wanted to show you around before I kind of get into the main part of this episode. So if we just have a look around. Also, I'm a candle. I don't know why I put a torch on my head and I feel like a candle, so I'm going with it. Don't mind these. These are just some like crates that I used when I first came and I just needed a place to dump stuff. So first thing that we noticed is this like paddock, I guess. Again, as you can see, I'm not fond of straight lines or edges, and so I kind of went with the lay of the land. I did build up a bit here, but I wanted my horses to have a really good view. We've got a beautiful sea, and over there, actually, if we just pop over here really, really quick, there's an ocean monument over here, and I can't wait to explore it because I haven't yet, but I have to get geared out. Also, something I forgot to say, all of my items were gone too, so, you know, the hoarder in me was like, oh my goodness, everything's gone. I did have a couple things on me, like I still have Mr. Floof, and I had a pick that was a bit OP, I had my elytra. I was very lucky to still have those things, but yes, I kind of lost everything. As you probably saw in the beginning, yeah, this is my house. This was a pain in my butt to build. What just hit me? Was that a creeper? I hate mobs in this game, I swear. Yes, it was a pain in my butt to build because A, I couldn't get the shape right, and B, I was getting the blocks all wrong. At first I had it built up in quartz and it looked really bad, and I had concrete, the blue concrete around it, and that looked terrible. It looked really bad. And I settled for the cobblestone and the white concrete, and I ended up deciding on a shape that works really well when we go inside. So just gonna have a quick look in here. I've got the pride banners up because I'm a straight ally, and somebody I know who is very, very close to me is a pan. So the first thing that we notice is the kitchen. It's kind of gone for a kind of open but modern feel. In this item frame, I was going to put a cookie, but I don't have anything to make a cookie, so that will come later, I suppose. And we've just got some basic things like the sink, we've got the crafting table, which I use all the time, and the two little oven things that I use to cook the food. I'm going to stock up. I haven't got much at the moment. And over here, we've just got a little like table sort of bar thing, I don't know. I'm probably never going to use it, but it makes good deco. So we'll get to these rooms in a second. So over here we've got our fireplace. It needed one. Every good farmhouse needs a fireplace. And I thought it was really cute, and it sort of does look like a farmhouse, and then it's got this kind of modern twist to it, which I really like. Over here is probably my favorite corner. This is kind of like the reading section, and it's just really nice. It kind of gives like a conservatory feel. This was meant to be a lamp. I don't know if you can tell, but it was meant to be like the end rod was the main part of the lamp, and this was what gave us the light. in other videos it worked, and I've got a texture pack and it doesn't work really. It's too textured, it doesn't really blend well, but I'm keeping it because why not? I kind of like it. So I'm just going to pop books here because sometimes I get letters from people and I'd like to keep them in a nice little chest. So almost done on the first floor. There's only 2, but in these rooms, they're all identical almost, except for the colour of the bed. These are going to be workers' rooms. So I'm going to employ 3 people to kind of work on the farm because the field that I've got is absolutely humongous and I can't work on it on my own. So I'm going to employ 3 people. Not the moment, I'm still setting things up, but 3 people are going to live with me in my farmhouse. As you can see, the rooms are exactly the same apart from the bed and maybe the picture. The picture's a bit different in each. And I thought I might as well like give them a little bit of difference just so that people can kind of feel at home. I mean, they're not the best, but they'll do for now. The second floor isn't finished. As you can see, I'm working on my room as I'm going. I think I'm going to have like a kind of big bed, and then I'm going to have a wardrobe and a desk. I'm probably never going to come here in my life, like for any reason. I've got some valuables in here. I'll get onto that later about the hosts and things. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. Up here we've got our storage. This is all organized. I promise you, I will try my best to keep everything in here organized. So I've got wood products, the wood over here, and then the cobble, and I've got all like the base materials over here so we can get like hardcore crafting, and then I've got other things over here. This is just because I noticed in the last series that my chests were constantly messy. Like, no matter whether I had just sorted them, they were always messy. So I gave myself a huge area to store everything in. Everything has like separate chests and everything. There is very little that mixes, which I think is good. Then we've got kind of misc blocks up here. I've got 1 block in there, but eventually this is sort of going to get messy, but hey, you win some, you lose some. So that's about it for the house. If we come outside here, this is the field I was talking about. Let me just load up the corner. There we go. So, see, when I first came here to settle down and kind of rehome, I saw this beautiful piece of land. It looked pretty much exactly the same, but it was all grass, obviously. I just knocked the mic, sorry. And I was like, hey, it would be amazing to like have the field go with the lay of the land and look kind of naturalistic and stuff. It doesn't look that good. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't look that good. And it's a pain in my butt to manage because there's so many, the different levels just don't work for me, and it's really annoying to go through it. And then because of the wheat being this tall, as I'm going along and breaking things, I tend to fall in the holes a lot, and then I get really annoyed because I'm like, this is taking forever. And planting the seeds are really annoying because when I'm backing up and planting them, I fall into the holes. So I'm going to need to cover these up. I'm filling them with glowstone so that no mobs can spawn in the field, because that's a really big problem here. Like in this particular plot, I get so many mobs. And then over here we've got the chicken coop. This was probably one of the first things I built because I really needed chickens for various reasons, and I kind of like it. They've got the kind of openish coop. I can come inside here. They seem to like to get away from the rain. And I've got 10 of them exactly. I think that's the limit. At least. And over here we've got our cows. These are cows that I can't get attached to because I'm constantly like breeding them and killing them so that I can get leather. Over here is just a storeroom for kind of like natural items. So we've got the chicken drops. I know the texture pack makes them look really weird, but I really like this texture pack, so I'm just gonna go with it. This is where I'm gonna put the sheep drops and things, and this is where I put the leather, because all of the food actually goes inside the house because that's where I've decided to put them. These are the hostile mob drops. We've got flowers, we've got the trees, we've got dyes, which I still have to fill up. Obviously, a lot of these aren't properly filled yet. We've got some seeds and the crops that I'm eventually going to harvest. I'm trying to like slowly manage things before I get like overwhelmed because I'm such a hoarder. But yeah, over here we've got the sheep. We've got red, black, and white at the moment. Those were the colours I needed for the carpets. But eventually I do dye all my sheep different colours, so that would be fun. This was also very naturalistic as well. I went for this because sheep don't need like a super flat they're kind of, whatever. I felt the cows needed it, and plus there was a flat land there, so I was just like, whatever. And over here we've got forge, I suppose. I've got all my the furnaces up here. There's tons of them. I have to fill them with coal, actually. I can do that really quickly now, actually. So I filled up all of these, as many as I could. And then we've got our anvils, and these are just purely for decoration. They don't do anything. But I've got all of the stuff that kind of goes with the forge. I've also got a bunch of sticks here, because why not? You're constantly making tools and stuff. Old Betsy, yes, I renamed my pickaxe. Then we've obviously got our crafting table. And here, I don't know, there's always lava at the forges in Minecraft, so I thought I might as well build one, and I can use it as a disposal as well. Don't need that. Nailed it. Let me just... And then finally, the last thing I have to show you guys is this barn. These are 2 cows that are going to be permanent cows, because I need them for milk and things, and these guys are going to permanently be my milking cows, so they live here in the barn. I'll also have something interesting to do with them later, but this is still sort of a work in progress as well. I'm filling them with, this is yellow clay. This is yellow clay. It doesn't look that bad in vanilla Minecraft, but it looks good in the texture pack, so I thought I might as well spice things up a bit. Didn't just want to put the planks in because that can look really boring. So yeah, I'm working on filling all these up. And then over here, this is kind of like the tack area. I've got the food and the leads. And this is where I'm keeping the treats and stuff. I haven't got much at the moment, guys, so you're going to have to forgive me. Eventually, I will hoard enough to fill up everything. So, back to the cows. Because these guys are permanent, I need names for them. I've got name tags, not on me, but they're in there. And I need to come up with 2 names for these 2 cows. We've got the black and white one and the white one. I've decided that you guys should name them, because you guys come up with fabulous names, as we saw in the last couple episodes. So why don't you guys name these cows? So we're looking for a name for the white guy and the name for the black and white. So I'll be interested to see what you guys come up with, because you guys come up with some really interesting names. So that is basically all I have to show. I've just got a ring of sugarcane over here for this main barn. Farm. My home here is set as farm, and I guess I'm not looking to build an arena here yet. And I don't know whether I want to continue building as much as I have here if Ranchcraft 3.0 is coming along. Because I really want to see what that's all about. There's a lot of news on the Ranchcraft page, which you guys can check out. It's just Google Ranchcraft, the website will come up. And there's also loads of interesting stuff on there anyway, so that's always good to check out. So yes. I also thought of a cool segment for this series, because... basically what's happened is, if you saw in my previous episodes, I used something called Auction House. I would do /AH, and it would come up with a page of items that you could buy that other players put up for a certain amount of money. And they got rid of that. So now it's chests. So you go to a shop, and you can click on these chests, and these chests will take your money, put them in the other person's bank account, and give you the item. Personally, I'm not a fan, because the economy worked really well before, because it was really quick. Admittedly, things were a lot cheaper and there was a lot more product going through, but that kind of helped out, because a lot of people were building and, kind of experimenting with crafting things. So I personally preferred it, because I could find things like this. I could just be like, oh, has anyone got any flint? And they could put it up on the auction house, and it would be bish bash bosh, and I'm done. But now I have to go through the labor of finding a shop, finding a reasonable priced shop, because that's another thing, is that these shops, one you could go to and find, say, wheat, and the wheat is 40 per piece, and then you could go somewhere else and it's 35. So then you have this price issue, whereas on the auction house you could really, really quickly compare. But I mean, obviously it's good that they've tried it out. I don't think it's particularly a better solution. I really like the auction house, to be fair. But hey, I'm open to the ideas. I might set up a shop myself, actually, which is I don't know, I wanted a theme shop because there's lots of like general stores where you can just buy wood and supplies, and I don't really want to do that. I want to have like a themed shop, like somewhere where you're like, hey, if I want a specific type of thing, ooh, like a party planning shop, that would be fun. I love planning parties. Parties are amazing. That might be cool. I'm kind of annoyed though because somebody on the server took the idea of a British shop, which I'm rather annoyed. And it's not even technically British themed. He just sells like stuff in it. Like, why wouldn't you sell British banners or like, I don't know, sugar and I don't know, what else is British? Accents. Anyhow, as usual, I'm getting distracted. So we're going to do a couple things this episode. I'm going to show... Oh my gosh, I led into it and then didn't finish the point of the auction house. So I was saying is they replaced it with chests, the chest shops, and basically... people have set up shops, and I want to do a sort of shop spotlight. So every episode I pick a shop that I want to kind of showcase, and this episode I have picked a firework shop. So a little bit later on you'll see the kind of montage and what's going on in that and who you can contact to get the fireworks. Obviously tomorrow is the 4th of July. I might do 4th of July stuff tomorrow as well, and just bunch it into an episode if I don't do too much today. So that might be what's going to be happening. So yeah, I was thinking of doing kind of a shop spotlight, so that when you guys set up shops and say, I don't know, business might not be as good as you want it to be, I can give you a little bit of a showcase on the episode, so that you guys are also aware of different shops you can go to and where to find them, who to contact and things like that. So it'd just be cool because obviously I'm not fond of the whole chest shop, but I might as well try and help out in any way that I can. So that is going to be a kind of new segment to the series, which I'm super excited about bringing. So another thing, I know, Runchcraft changed so much since I left, but in like good ways. Also another thing, they added this special rank called RNC hosts, and these guys, they don't just plan like big events. They will just come on and they will host something. They do exactly as their name says. For example, they'll come on and they'll host a name and coat comp, or a flat race, or a jumping competition, or something like that. Something to keep the players busy and to keep the server like really alive and going. And I really love that. I think that was a great idea. And I originally thought that like hosts did like, you know, big parties and events and things, like scheduled events, but it was really cool how they just kind of, you know, come on and throw whatever they want at the players, which I thought was quite cool. So I have seen a couple of them. I have been to a couple of events that people have kind of hosted, and they're really fun to go to. So I thought I might as well record some of them and kind of showcase the really, really good ones. Also, if you guys were wondering why the sky and why my game looks like this, and why I can zoom in, it's because I have Optifine. What would you guys like to see in the series? There will probably be a poll up in the corner over there, and you guys can pick some topics and some kind of actions that you guys would like to see me do, because it's not that I'm running out of ideas, but I'm worried about filling episodes up with things that you guys don't really care about. Like, I wasn't sure whether people enjoyed seeing the progress of my plot, or whether they just enjoyed like watching the events, or just kind of wanted to see me like explore the world. Either way, I don't mind what I'm doing. I'm having fun anyway, but I really want to know what you guys enjoyed best. So just take the poll up in the corner and I will stop yabbering on, I promise. Got an Enderman problem. I don't want to deal with this right now. There he is. He can't get in for some reason. Ah, boop. I'm gonna end up killing him. Hang on. Boop. One more. Boop. Where'd he go? Boop. Oh. You guys really aren't helping. Can you go do that? Me as a cow. Can you scooch, please? I am trying to fill this. You're really not helping. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience. Can you guys name my dog as well? I can't think of what to name her. The last dog I owned was called like Wolfie or something. Really, really creative, I know. Okay, I guess he's sitting there then. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. That's fine. You sit on the second step? Is that something you can... That's so cute! Oh my god. That's adorable. I love that so much. Hi. Would you like to eat? Oh, she's adorable. Okay, I may have gotten a little bit curious about the sea temple, and I went to just collect some sea lanterns, and they've all spawned. Look at that. Look. It's so creepy looking. I'm really not fond of the sea or anything that looks like that. It was just pulling in a squid a second ago. There was one over here and I don't know where it's gone. Is that it? No, that's a bubble. I'm afraid of bubbles. Welcome to this episode's Shop Spotlight. Ever thought the sky was dull and needed more colour and, well, explosions? Well, hop on down to the Fat Man's Firework Shack. You can purchase pre-made fireworks for an extravagant show, or customize your own from the insane range of colours, shapes, sizes and effects. Perfect for parties, events, or even just celebrating your existence. Contact the Fat Man via MSG or mail, or find his shop in the fast travel. Just do /FT and click the fourth head on the bottom row. Have unwanted diamonds and gunpowder? Make a decent quick buck by selling them to these chests at the shop. The Fat Man's Fireworks Stand. Why go through the work of blowing yourself up when we can help? This has been Shop Spotlight. Now, back to the main episode. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Snow Darling out, and I need to train her swiftness up to 29.99. So we're going to go for a bit of an exploration journey. Wait, I need a saddle. And we're going to go see what is in the area, because I haven't actually checked. I just kind of went over the hill and was like, yeah, here'll do. So I haven't actually seen what everywhere else looks like. So that's what I'm going to do right about now. So me and Snow Darling, once again, will trek out into the great unknown to see what is around us. So we're going to have a look around in the area and see what we have. I am really far away from like everyone else. Do I have wheat on me? I have one. That's not helpful. I probably should have done a bit more preparing before I went out, but yeah, whatever. Keep inventories on, so everything's chill. And I'm just kind of exploring the boundaries of it. I'm sorry, I have to say welcome back. I just feel really bad if I don't. I would really like to host something like originally I wanted to host a beach party, but I don't know what happened. I guess part of me can't be bothered to, and the other part, I can't really afford it right now. I'm trying my best to make money, but I also don't want to have to sacrifice things like horses in order to do it. Even though I had so much fun holding the Christmas party, that was an absolute blast. I would definitely do that again. What's she at now? 39.1. Oh my goodness, all of that just to go up. Wait, 39. I thought I missed it. I thought I went past 39.99, but I clearly just can't count. Yeah, I'm gonna cap it at 39.99 because I don't want, because that's top for Division 1, and if you go over that, you can't be in Division 1. And she's my fastest horse, and I cannot be bothered to train the rest. So I'm going to have to cap her at the top of Division. There's a creeper behind me. So that I can use her in competitions. Like, I've been sitting out of a lot of competitions because I haven't been practicing on Minecraft horses, and I don't have a horse that's top of its division that I can use and have like a decent chance at doing well. I mean, I guess some people would see it as kind of a silly thing, because if you don't practice in the competitions because you not practice, you'll never practice, sort of thing. But I guess I'm just trying to get back into it slowly. I'll start joining competitions when I feel a bit more confident. Yeah, actually, Snow Darling and Black Ember have both won name and coat comps, so I'm very proud of them too. Unfortunately, Jade, Quiver, and the rest of them haven't won any yet, even though I enter them almost every time. Like Valentine, I think I entered once. I'm really not fond of her too much. See, this is cool. This, like, you can see the landscaping under the water. I really like that. Because, of course, the water has a biome as well as, like, the rest of the map. Obviously, that's more in 1.13, the aquatic update. Can we just discuss for a second? The horses, why were they updated? Like, who went that looks ridiculous. Like, it looks like a Minecraft horse. Who was like, yeah, let's make its nose look like it just stuck an extra toilet roll on the end of it? Like, why? Why would you do that? Who at Mojang was like, this is a good idea? Because I don't agree with them. Then again, it's not my game. Oh? Did I find someone's house? I'm closer to someone than I thought. Do I have a stick on me? No, because you can... Storeroom? Oh, there's somebody lives here. I hope you don't mind just taking one piece of a tree so I can make a stick so I can see who you are. Oh, I thought I was miles away from everyone else.
I am really, really, really far away from, like, everyone else.
Wait, why am I trying to make a crafting table? Make a stick. Yeah, if we take a stick and then we come over here and we click. Failure cloud. Well, hi failure cloud. We're neighbors. Are they online? No. No, they're not. Well, I genuinely thought I was miles away from everyone else. Like, I thought that there was absolutely no way in heck that there was anyone anywhere near me. Mushroom Kingdom? I kind of want to go in there. Oh, it's just planting mushrooms. This is cool, though. I'm trespassing a bit. Please be respectful to the forest around my home. I just broke one. I'm so sorry, whoever this is. I didn't mean to. Oh! There's a map here. Oh, you have a nice little place going. Makes mine look like rubbish. I genuinely... Oh, now I'm annoyed because I'm really close to someone. Okay, I'm not really close. I'm still quite far away, but still. Oh, that doesn't look inviting. Sorry, I'm just snooping around someone's house. I hope they don't mind too much. Ooh, this is cool. This is like a greenhouse. That is cool design. It's kind of a basic design. If you think about it, it's like, duh, it's a greenhouse. But in Minecraft, I don't know. I just never thought of it. Because, like, plants don't technically need to be inside. Ooh, a ravine. I want to go in here. I've got to cheat. Yay. Yeah, I guess flying is a bit of cheat. See, this would be the kind of place that you'd find a mine shaft. Like, connecting through the ravine. By the way, look at this. Statistics. Number of deaths. 318. I have 318 deaths. That's how much I suck. No! I just mined it with a silk touch pickaxe. That was stupid. I had to place it back like there was like nothing happened. I did it again, didn't I? You'd think I'd learn. Ow, ow, ow! I did not think that one through. Like, at all. I was just like, oh, lava's going that way. Might as well go down. This is why I have 318 deaths. Like, I understand now. Oh my god. Oh, somebody needs to stop me. I seriously have I have slash fly, and this is what happens. I burn to death. I burn to death. No. And here? Oh no, I ruined my joke. I was about to make a joke. Ruined it. Oh. You deserve that. 100% you deserve that. You deserve that too. You're a bad person, you know that. Ooh, see, I told you. Or not. Was this it? No. This. That was embarrassing. Sorry. Yeah, it was the other way. I wasn't looking. That spooked me. Not gonna lie. That spooked me. I should really be wearing armor, but I'm always not wearing armor. Yeah, if you've been watching chat, which I've been doing for just like 10 seconds, they're quite a curious bunch sometimes. But I love them. They're really nice. I hear a spider. Anything else? I really... Ooh, I found them. Any arachnophobes out there? I want to give these guys a hug. Oh, that one's kind of cute though. The orange one has a really cute face. See, I thought the 2 black dots were like eyes, and then the other black dots were like a smiley face. That would have been so much cuter. It was like a little smiley face. But you're so much less cute when I see you normally. Hi. You want a hug? I'll give you a hug. My sword. Die. Well, I think I've pretty much cleared this place out, so I'm going to call it a day in terms of caves. Sorry for the abrupt ending, guys, but I'm gonna have to cap the video there. It's already past half an hour long, and I don't want to drag this out too much. But if you guys enjoyed, do tell me in the comments below so that I can do more RNC, and make sure to tell me exactly what you enjoy so that I can include more of it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!